Well, Robbie, it's a quick turnaround, but you find yourself going into your third game now after a positive performance but disappointing result on Tuesday night. How's the last couple of days of training been?
Yeah, being very good, very bright. The players seem in good spirits, which is always good. We know the task ahead of us is a difficult one, but one if we take light of the two games we've had previous to this one coming, we should take a lot of positivity into that game. So, yeah, the lads seem in a good spirits, good place, and hopefully that will transfer onto the pitch tomorrow.
I know it was a quick turnaround to Dorking. You had Saturday, you launched straight into Tuesday night. Wednesday, was that a day of sitting back, reflecting, having a look through everything and making a plan for the next games moving forward?
Absolutely, yeah. We, because it was so quick, the turnaround. Wednesday and a little bit of Thursday was one of them where we just digest it all and come up with a plan to go to Hampton now, and hopefully the plan we're looking at, hopefully the players can execute it, hopefully it results in us having a positive performance and result.
We know at this point in the season, there's not really much point in calling anything a big game. Every game's a big game. Every 3 points is equally important. But Hampton, because they find ourselves in a similar situation to us, perhaps one where there's a little bit more pressure externally feeding into the changing room.
No, absolutely. I think, and I spoke to the players this morning, and they all know, how big the game is. But also, wherever you are in the table or whatever is riding on that game, you want to be involved in them games. They're the ones that have got that extra incentive, that extra spite in it. Not spite in a bad way, but you understand that it's not just a game where you can take lightly. You should never take any game lightly. But I think when you go into the dressing room, whether that's the start of the game, before the game, you understand how big the game is, and if you do that, I think your mindset will be in a better way, because Hampton's not going to be an easy game. I think Dowse has gone in there, and he's got so much experience, so much quality. He's had success as a manager throughout the levels, and he's had a lot of promotions, and he knows what he's doing, and he's a very, very good manager. So we're under no illusions of how difficult the game's going to be. I think they've improved since he's gone in, which has resulted in probably the number of points he's picked up since he's been in there. And we know it's going to be a tough game, but also I'm hoping Dowse knows it should be a tough game for Hampton, and we have got to impose ourselves in the game, especially tomorrow.
I think an interesting case study, if you look at earlier on in the season, the first Torquay game was a big result in their favour. Second game, we came out and we beat them. After that Torquay game, we had Hampton. We had a great result there. I'm sure you'll be looking at that and saying to the players, don't take that for granted. We know we can beat them, but let's not go out there as if we've already won.
No, absolutely. And probably in terms of we're a different team than them, and they're a different team. Obviously due to both being new managers, or while Dowse has been in a little bit longer than me since. But yeah, I think this game at home when we won will have no reflection, I believe, in the result tomorrow. I think if we look at it, we've just got to focus on ourselves. Obviously, understand the threats that Hampton pose, which is a lot, and hopefully we can give them a lot of threats with how we're going to play and how we're going to set up. So yeah, listen, I don't think it'll have any reflection of the previous game gone, but it's also nice that the players should have confidence. Whoever played in the team then should have confidence, knowing what can happen if we play well.
And you mentioned being a different team. Of course, 2 signings coming in the building between Dorking and tomorrow's game. Chat a bit about each of them.
Yeah, no, Rowan's come in. Looks really assured. Really good lad. Really good size. Really good age. And firstly, when you want to bring a player in, you want them to come to the football club and you want them to be part of what you're trying to achieve and are trying to get into this, this unity that we want. So he's been great since he's come in. He's blended in well with the lads, but to be fair, we've got good lads, so that's probably a lot easier. But yeah, he seems really eager to get going. So hopefully, it's a good signing for us. And obviously, Harvey's come in a little bit different position, different threats he brings, which is great. And just seeing him the last couple of days in training, it's given me a lot of hope and a lot of excitement that come in the next couple of weeks, I feel we've got a very good player on our hands, and I'm excited to look because I feel like in them in them final third areas where I used to play, I feel like I can bring that out of Harv as well. So, you know, he's willing to learn. He's got bags of potential to learn, and that can only be beneficial for him himself, for us, and for the club going forward.
Looking at them in training today, they both look very good. I think Harvey's one of those players where when he's on the pitch, you just feel like anything could happen.
That's it. And I think these players, where they play in them areas, that normally is the case. You know, they bring that little bit different to a normal structure, because you've got to give them license to express themselves. As long as it's not done silliness in not the framework of how we want to play, in and out of possession. But he's an exciting player that I'm pretty sure that the club, the supporters will be over the next coming weeks, because what we can't do is we can't rush the kid into a situation where, because he's showing so much potential, you know, there has to be elements where he's match fit as well. And that will come, and that's why I'm saying in the next couple of weeks. That's not to say that he's obviously not going to be involved, but I think you'll see in the next few weeks a far better play than what you've got now.
Well, just finally then, we know there's going to be a great travelling support up to London tomorrow. Is there a message you have for them ahead of the travel?
Message is, certainly since I've been in the 2 games, is fantastic support. On a personal level, they've been great for me as well, but they've been great getting behind the players, and I think the players have really appreciated that. And I think if they can get behind us tomorrow, the players will respond. We don't need supporters to get us up for this game, but it would be nice if they can be with us, because if we've got everyone pulling in the right direction, it only bodes well for us in the remainder of the season. So, yeah, come and enjoy the game. Hopefully it's a positive result, a positive performance, and we send them home happy.